We continue to place into sharp focus the shameful state of sanitation at South African schools. We're talking about 3,000 schools which still rely on pit toilets, and with 500 in Limpopo alone. And we're still taking your calls on 084-813-3465. And remember that you can also send us your voice notes on this number. And we take our next call now. We've got Stefina from Ekurhuleni here in Gauteng. Stefina, very good morning to you. Thanks for calling us, and warm welcome to the agenda. What's on your mind?
Morning, Simpiwe, and how are you? And morning to the viewers.
I'm very well, Stefina. Thank you so much for calling us. What's on your mind?
Man, my comment is based on this pit lettering as Simpiwe. You know what? The thing that is disappointing me and very hating Simpiwe. In 2012, we saw this coming in Limpopo. We tried to talk to our Department of Education. Because of the arrogance of the management, they never listened to us. We went further. There is a NGO by the name of Mvula Trust, which was established in 2005 in Simpiwe. Just imagine, every year they are getting some billions from government to eradicate this pit latrine at schools. But even now, you can't even hear our minister, Enzim Tsecha, talking about that. They are not following the money that they are pumping into Mvula Trust. We went to Mvula Trust and talked to the CEO, wanting to partner with them, because we knew that they've got money.
Apologies for interrupting, Stefina. When you say we, who are you representing? Are you part of a civic organization, an interest group, or simply as a private individual?
I'm part of SAWICO, Women in Construction. We are nationally Simpiwe. We are nationally. So we tried, but I'm based in Limpopo.
Okay.
We tried to help our government, knowing that we are women on the ground and seeing these painful things that our children are going through every day. We took that liberty, approached Mvula Trust, because we knew that they've got budget from government. They told us that the money they've got is to run their offices. They are saying in post offices, our children are falling into pit lettering and are dying. I was hurt when I heard this incident, this tragedy of Michael Komati, because it happened in 2014. We approached Mvula Trust to try to avoid this. In 2012, they rejected us. But I challenged our minister. This money that they are giving to Mvula Trust every year, and they are not following up that what is this Mvula Trust is doing with the money, because there is still a complaint, and we are not big sharks, but we've got solution. We are capable. We can help and make a difference on the ground at schools and build this flushing toilet. We can, Simpiwe. The only thing that is, who do you know? That is the problem.
Okay, so what do you need? What do you think needs to be done? What are the possible quick wins that the government should be focusing on as a matter of urgency to ensure that the eradication of pit toilets is realized?
Let government talk to the management in the department offices, especially in Limpopo. Those guys, they are so difficult as even if you approach them. Let government concentrate on women. SAWICO is a big entity and got women around these provinces, and we are capable. We can help. We can implement the project and deliver these toilets, as long as they can help with funding. But we are capable. We've got resources. Only our problem is funding. Hence, we have approached Mvula Trust, knowing that they've got budget, and they name them as an NGO. But it's an NGO which doesn't exist. Yes, every year there is money coming from Department of Education going to Mvula Trust, but I never heard minister or whoever from department or from government talking about this Mvula Trust.
Okay.
They are so silent, and it concerns us.
Okay, Stefina, we're certainly relying on voices like yours to coerce the government to speedily implement the eradication of pit toilet plan. Thank you so much for calling us this morning. Well, let's now take a listen to your voice notes about what you have to say.
Very sad that 27 years into democracy, we still have people making use of pit toilets. Government must take responsibility, really, because it's very, very sad. I'm shocked because I really didn't think that there is still pit toilets around. Seriously, no, they have to do something about this.
Good morning to you all, South Africans. It's very pity that today, 2021, we speak about the sad matter of pit toilets, sanitation, and also there's this global problem of COVID, which seeks for us to speak about consciousness of hygienically. How do then one start to be conscious about the matter while lacks sanitation? We still have a problem with pit toilets in rural villages, in township, in informal settlements. And we seek today to say to people, vote, continue to be part of the democratic order in this country. Yes, we still want to believe that there's hope, there's inspiration coming. However, why there is a lack of willingness to change? Why there is a willingness to make those things happen? Go to all these most deep rural areas in different parts of this country. You will find pit toilets in schools, in townships, in villages. Why? There's a lack of commitment, there's a lack of a will from those that are in power and responsible. Please, those that are in charge, they must be put into task. This is Kolile from Cape Town, Kukuletu. Thank you.
Hi there, this is Alfred from Kagiso. This thing of pit toilet, man, is not okay, man. Because of, if you can check, it's not that thing that it starts now. You can check from every president that has been a president and his ministers. This thing has been happening for quite a long time now. But we've been changing president and nothing is happening. And now, how many years now? Because of now they're starting to realize that they've done mistakes. They want to rectify their mistakes. I'm not sure that they are going to rectify those mistakes. Thank you.
And I suppose the common thread there in those voice notes is the lack of willingness for the government, well, on the part of the government, to start implementing this as a matter of urgency. And we invite you to take part in the topic of the day. You can call us, as I mentioned, on 084-813-3465 or tweet us at @theagenda_SABC. And speaking of tweets, we've got some tweets that have been coming through, and let's take a look at some of them. Asagalateboho says pit latrines are still a problem in the Free State. Some areas in Tabanchu in the Free State still use them. One wonders why in 2021 we still have areas without flushing toilets and a sanitation problem, yet we vote. Tehasa Batlamolo says, Salochane Badu Baketu, I'm from Zebediela Mokopong under Lepelle Nkumpi municipality with no sanitation at all. My villages never tasted democracy. I wish SABC News can do more to improve this. Serutle Secondary School is much better because SABC News exposed them. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Becky the Queen says, good morning, our government is failing us. I wish SABC can visit Bolobedu in Limpopo and see what we are going through. All public schools are using pit toilets. Boniseni says, morning Sims, sanitation is a big problem for our children, especially in the rural areas, and something has to be done to bring back the pride to the young girls. Olile says, morning to you all. For me, I will speak about this challenge nationally. It's sad and painful that since 1994, we're still speaking about this matter. It's pure and clear that those in power and responsible are failing the poor, period. From Olile Zoe in Guguletu. All right, thank you so much for your tweets and for your sentiments on social media. We still continue to place into sharp focus the issue of pit toilets here in South Africa. In about 3,000 schools, rural schools as it were, still rely on pit toilets, and 500 alone are in Limpopo. So we continue to focus on this matter until something is done, until the government does something as a matter of urgency. This is the agenda on SABC News.